So we all want to be healthy and we all want to look beautiful, right? Yeah. And if you look at some of the older videos on this channel, you'll see that my skull was not as developed as it is now, right? And no intention of showing off. The point is you look at the difference between a pug skull, a dog that has been genetically engineered to look a certain way, as opposed to a German Shepherd skull. The snout that is long, it can breathe properly. It looks like it could survive in a fucking natural environment. It's not a cruel physiological manifestation of the dog's abilities. A pug would not survive in the wild. Therefore, the development of its genetics is cruel, and it's humans playing God. It's horrible. I feel sorry for him. It's not the fucking dog's fault. It's us. We've done it. Anyway, so the point is, have you ever been familiar with the idea of mewing, right? There's a couple of things that I would like to add that are normally not talked about. The basics are the posture that you're supposed to have in order to develop a proper jaw, as in the maxilla, the upper jaw is supposed to come out wider and forward so that the lower jaw can come out, and then there's less pressure and stress in the skull, and in terms of aesthetic it looks more attractive. So if you want to change your skull, you want to have the tongue on the roof of the mouth in a suction hold and hold it as hard as possible for a sustained amount of time, and that'll make your skull healthier. You'll be able to breathe better. You won't have sleep apnea. You won't have as much stress physiologically. You look more beautiful, which is a brilliant asset. When I was put on medication, right, in the loony bin, they put me on an injection forced against my will, poison in the body, neurologically impairing and suppressing nonsense that they impose on people to reduce risk to yourself and anybody else, right? Which is a reasonable motive. However, it is shrouded by the entire idea that it's corrupted because it's there's no actual effort or development to get into the mind of the individual, understand what's causing the problem, and develop it so that these horrible fucking afflictions don't need to be inflicted on those that actually struggle with the light against the dark conflict that happens within us all. Because those of us that have actually had the courage to dive into the depths, sometimes you bite off more than you can chew. I speak from experience. So I find it quite fucking annoying that these people that need help are put in there and told they're getting better off poison. I've had it. It's horrible. You can't fucking live. You can't feel emotions. You're dead. That's not the solution. I don't accept that. You fucking idiots. So yeah, mewing. Yeah. Everything's connected. The neck. Stretch the neck. Stretch the tongue. Left and right. Massage the muscles in the face. You know what I mean? They call it zygo pulling, right? Even if you want to go the extra mile apart from what they call mewing, you can do this. And that's pressure on the palate of the mouth, and it'll allow the lower jaw to come out. Your zygoma will be more protruded. You'll have a stronger chin. You'll be better at fighting. You'll be better at attracting mates. You'll be more relaxed. And there's a Chinese idea that the structure of the face is relative to character. Now, recently, mine has developed very quickly, right? And this, I would like to, I've been fasting quite a bit, which is a very spiritually and physiologically beneficial thing because it initiates a process called autophagy in which the parts of the cell that are no longer serving any kind of function are used as fuel, so it burns out the shit. And another level, the resistance to desire, especially look, give in to desire when it's positive, but you need to have an intuitive skill in order to determine whether or not something's actually positive or not. Right, I'm talking quick because I need to say all this so it's not too fucking long. Right? Where was I? Desire. Eat, sleep, fuck, drink. That's what people do. They can shroud it as though we're better than the animals. We're different. No, we're not. We're the same. We are wild animals made to believe through comfort and fucking distraction that we're not. We are wild animals. Make no mistake. But let me tell you something. We don't have to rip each other apart. We have the fucking mind and consciousness to treat each other with respect and love. To look after each other. To not abuse people and nothing of the sort. So the last thing I want to add is, if the skull operates by those same things, right? So does the entire body. The whole concept is that the state of the muscles and the environmental pressures imposed relative to the genetic predisposition influences the development of the bones and thus the relationship between the bones and the muscles. Therefore, it influences the entire body. And the neurology is interconnected. You ever seen them videos where you pinch your fucking thumb and it clears your your sinuses or something like that? Well, think about it in the entire body. If you want to be more attractive, make your body healthy. Train, move, improve. All day, every day. And then when you've earned the right to rest, have a fucking minute. Because you deserve it. But if you're just sitting around watching fucking normal telly all the time, you better buckle up. And I said the last thing, this is the last thing, right? When it comes to a facial asymmetry, chew on both sides of the mouth. I used to chew on this side, and as you can see, the teeth are very straight. In the wild, malocclusion and crowded teeth is pretty much an urban myth. Look at this side. Much different. I didn't chew on that side. I do now. And it's never too late to make the right decisions. So don't think that just because you're old that it's going to make anything, it's going to be too much effort. No, you can change and it will make it better. Sacrifices are rewarded in this reality. You remember that before you fuck it up. This is the things that matter to me, and they should matter to you because it's the currency. It's not money, it's sacrifice. You must come alive in order to sense what's going on. You must love in order to achieve what you want. It takes everything. Just like Jordan Peterson said, you have to be all in this game.